Through a simple issue raised by Sam on the shop floor, Pete was able to quickly respond with a change action. From Dan's dashboard, reviewing the issue and requirements was clearly communicated. Making the required changes in 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS was quick and easy. Let's move on in the process to manufacturing. Sam jumps into the platform to see what's happening. He takes a couple minutes to get caught up on what's going on with the project in the community. Then he gets to work by accessing DELMIA's shop floor programming apps from his dashboard. Because all the design data has been saved to the platform, Sam is able to simply search for the product and get to work right away. No more emailing back and forth or hunting for files on a server. With the correct file located, Sam will open this up and start working on the toolpath. Sam likes using the shop floor machining wizard because it simplifies the task of setting up his working environment. This includes defining the machine he uses, along with the tooling he has available and other settings. Sam can also select from a long list of available post-processors. The wizard helps him determine the appropriate stock size, and then makes a few adjustments based on the standard material sizes available. These settings automate many of the NC operations he will be defining. To speed up axial machining, Sam leverages hole feature recognition. This captures the diameter and depth of all the holes on this part. This will eliminate the need to interrogate the model to determine the correct tools to use later. Once he's finished setting up, Sam sets to work on roughing in the part. He wants to take off as much material as possible in the first operation, so he searches his catalog for a large end mill to do this job. He changes a few settings to optimize this operation, and then lets the roughing tool do the rest of the work. Once calculated, he can review the toolpath to ensure it performs the way he was expecting. Sam likes the visual understanding of what has been machined already and what he is currently working on, so he enables the intermediate stock option, which clearly shows this. With the roughing out of the way, Sam dives into some axial machining operations. He uses circular milling to open up the large diameter bores on the part. He could have used the automatic detection for these, but wants to give them special attention as they're critical to the performance of this component. Sam then focuses on the pocketed features of this part. The pocketing tool makes it a breeze to pick out these features on the geometry. The last step for this setup is to finish all the rough surfaces. Sam uses the advanced finishing for this task over the entire part. This process will clean up any rough material left and will precisely finish all the other surfaces. As Sam nears completion of this part, he reviews the activity process view to ensure all of his operations resolve without incident. Finally, he reviews the entire machining process of this complex part. He can look for any potential problems in this last check. Satisfied with the results, all that is left to do is output the NC code, fixture his stock, and bring this part to life. So having the shop floor also connected to the platform streamlines the bridge from design to manufacturing. It will reduce scrap and rework. And best of all, it ensures they are also collaborating with the other teams.